Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Thank you very much for joining me in this video. Right now we're just sitting here at the Bridge of Hell, the one that took quite a long time to try and figure out and fix, but as you can see right now it is working. Things are looking okay. We have one of our stagecoaches that might not actually, no, that's one of my stagecoaches going to Norwalk. Slowly we've been getting rid of those stagecoaches, replacing them with the train line, which you see sort of in the center of your screen, and essentially nothing happening. In this video we're going to be extending the passenger line, and actually, to be completely honest, I'm going to try and extend it in two directions. I want to go south of Memphis, and I also want to go north of Concord and start heading up towards Miami. We have plenty of money in the bank. The line ahead of us, not the one with the cargo on it, but the line with the passengers on it, isn't making much money, so we need to do something about that. And the only thing I can think of is create another route. So that's what we're going to do. Hopefully it works out fine. I've run into some problems in my own head already, taking a look at it, so we'll just have to see what happens. Let's roll the intro. Continue on, I found what seems to be an eagle. An eagle that is Obi-Wan Kenobi. Star Wars references. We've also got nothing to see here, or actually I didn't see anything. There's nothing to see there, I didn't actually see anything. But yeah, here's our route. So just to give you guys a reminder, we built this route here. And we have an area that we can go south of Memphis, which is what we are going to do. Now I'm actually going to break that. The first thing I wish to do is try and figure out where we're going to take this. Now we've got Clearwater and Newport News to go to. We've also got Elgin, one or the other. I cannot remember what this is called or how to pronounce it in any case. So we have Memphis, we have Elgin. I don't know. And we have Billings and Abilene, I think. We've also got Palm Bay down here. We've got Charleston. Now, to be completely honest, my idea for this is to do a completely different route, going Palm Bay, Charleston, perhaps then Concord, then Oceanside, and I don't know how I'm going to connect to St. Paul, and then obviously up to Miami. The problem is how exactly is this going to work? Now, this station is fine. We can add more platforms to this station should the need arise. The problem that I've just thought of is Miami. We cannot add more platforms to Miami. We physically do not have the space, which is going to cause some issues. So we're going to have to figure that one out as the time comes, or when the time comes. But for now, we've got Oceanside and Clearwater, I think, should be the better. Oh, what's our best bets? Yeah, Clearwater, because we do want to go to Newport News. So we've got Clearwater to connect, and then we'll go to Newport News, where we shall have a terminal station. In fact, let's go ahead and make the terminal station first. Now we've got this entire area here of nothingness. We've got an entire area of nothingness here. As a matter of fact, that's probably a better place to put the station. I think it's just I think it'll be nicer. Gives us some more space as well. So we're going to start with that. As you can see, we have 19 million in the bank account, which is more than plenty. We're going to go for these 80 meter stations for now. And for this one, we are going to go for a 4-track. I think a 4-track station will be the most suitable station we can come up with. But I am going to do, you can see here, it doesn't actually reach that area, which is absolutely fine. What we're going to do is we're going to connect this right at the end here, like so. I'm actually going to add a cargo station to this as well. So that's where the cargo is going to be feeding in. So I'm actually going to configure this and add in. Let's go for more passenger buildings. Nope. Sure. Like so. That's cool. I mean, it's a big station. It's going to be a big station. Looking nice. And then we're actually going to stick in that, and then a cargo platform. More tracks. And another track set and another cargo platform. There we go. We're not going to pick up anything from this station. It's going to be a cargo platform like that. Then what we're going to do is stick in cargo buildings. Apparently they don't... Cargo buildings don't want to go along here for some reason. So we'll just do that and that. That's looking okay. And a cargo building at the front. Oh, that's big. That's unfortunate. Like so. That's what I meant to do. I think that will look okay. We'll paint this entire area. We'll concrete it. Give you the concrete. Is it you? It's you. It's not you. It's not you either. Is it you? No. You? Ah, it's you. Okay. So we'll just paint up this entire area in concrete, as it were. There we go. We do need to smooth a few things out. There we go. Might as well spend the money. And apparently it doesn't want to paint. Okay, well apparently those tiny areas do not want to be painted. We shall then go for some buildings over here. We're looking for a... We're going to start with one of these. And we are going to change how this ends up. So we're going to go for a bus station that runs like this. Yeah, can we do that? Yes, I guess that's reasonable. Or could we do that? Would that be reasonable? I think that might be more reasonable. We're probably going to have to change the size of this bus station at some point. But we'll see. So we'll run this like so. Now the bus station should start reaching out in a fair spot, fair area. Does this stick everything as Newport News? It does. I don't know what's happened to the other one, where it's got Miami Branch or something written on that. We're going to configure this, and we are going to add cargo platforms over here, because we might need them. There we go. Like so. In addition to that, we are going to configure this to have let's see. I suppose we can give it a secondary street access there. There we go. So that gives us quite a modular setup there, actually. That should in theory, work for us. So we have a large station. We have this. In fact, honestly, I think we need to configure this station to have another... I'm not going to go for a platform. I'd like a... Well, apparently I can't do that. No, apparently I can't do that. Fine. Miscellaneous. Can I do side entrances? I can stick a side entrance there. That's not going to do anything. I can also do... Do I need an underpass? I do not. I don't need platform canopies either. That seems... Okay, that seems like that's how a completed station. Okay, fantastic. I would like to take a picture of that. Because that's a pretty interesting setup right there. So that's probably going to be the thumbnail. So we've got things, loads of things combined. I do not like how this is. If I can fix this, I'll be much happier. But it's fine. I'm sure it will be alright. Clearwater. Here we go. This is where it's going to get interesting. I feel like putting the station over on this side, which seems easy enough to do, aside from the fact that I need to get rid of that. That seems like a place I can put a station. So let's go ahead and do so. This station is going to have 4 tracks or 2 tracks. I feel like Clearwater requires 2 tracks. I don't know why I've got 4 over there. I actually probably do not need all 4, but whatever. That's a cargo station, isn't it? Passenger station, please. Thank you. Now, to help this along, I am going to do that and then stick the station in here somewhere. For example. That's pretty decent. It's, terrain. Smooth. There we go. Okay. Now all we've got to do is somehow connect this to Memphis and connect Clearwater down here to Newport News, which should be easy enough to do. Let's start by connecting Clearwater to Memphis. Let's see what it wants to do. So I always do this for those people who are new to the channel or haven't seen my Transports Fever videos before. This is something I always tend to do. I try to see what the computer wants, take a look at it, figure out any potential issues, for example, that right there, and then just work from there. Okay. It's a pretty wide, it's just a very wide circle, wide arc. It's going to cost us just over $500,000. That's not too bad. Right, okay. Configure station. I would like tracks here, and another platform here, complete with platform canopies. And let's stick ourselves an underpass there and there. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Can I stick in any passenger buildings? I can. This place is getting bigger, so I would like to stick some buildings in. There we go. A much bigger station now. Looks a bit strange, but that's okay. And we'll figure this out in a moment. What I need to do though is I need to break this. Create... Yes, I know the main connection is going to be interrupted. Don't you worry about it. We shall create the track Take a look at what's going on there. That's what the track is trying to do. Okay, that's fine. What we can do is bring that out and over and then in. I think that's going to be better. I'm still looking for the 670,000 mark, whatever it was, 630, 607,000. Okay. Ditch there that can possibly be avoided. This section here most likely can be avoided, at least partially. Let's see what we've got. Right. Let's try this. We're going down. Ah, right. That's probably worse than what we had. Can I fix that? I can. I can fix that. I can make it go uphill. And then we have this one, which is not ideal. So we'll do that. Then again we're stuck with... Right, okay. How does that want to go into Clearwater from there? Tunnels. Interesting. It wishes to tunnel there, right underneath. Don't like that tunnel idea. How does that look? Pour all the way. Right. I mean, that's uphill. I feel like that's sensible. That's sensible. I'll take that. That's quite sensible. And then we're going to try and get it over that. Which may happen there. Yeah, I think we can do this. There we go. That's alright. Can I perhaps help that out a little bit? Not particularly. No, I don't want that to bump over. That's a no-no. So we'll do that. Now let's see what the final approach is. The final approach is horrible. Right. I haven't been keeping a track of how much this is costing. But we are going to go over the hill. Because train lines need to go over hills. I know it doesn't make any sense, but they do. Just go with me on this one. There, and finally, what do we see? Horrible. Better-ish. Right, will that do? That will do. Railroad Tycoon style. Okay, that will do quite nicely. What I'll then do is bring up a second one. Hope it doesn't destroy everything. Connect that. There. Fantastic. Okay. Then I've got to put this main road connection back in. So to do that, I shall. First of all, have a look at what that does. And it does the horrible stuff. So what I'll do instead is create a medium road. It goes out here. In fact, no, what I'll do first is create a level crossing. Crosses like so. And I'll create a road out from here that connects up. like that, and then do that. There we go. That's somewhat better. And then this road happily connects to there. Get rid of that. There we go. Lovely. There's our new roads, our new connections. That's going to Right, that does look a bit weird. That connection doesn't look just there. I'll see. We've got a little while left in this episode. Let's have a look at what happens if we try to. Well, that's just perfect. I'll take it. Thank you. Thank you for being so easy to do that. Alright, and the final connection into Newport News. What kind of angle are we looking at? We're going for... Let's go for the two center platforms. Where would the other platforms really go? Oh, we could have a New York City. Ah. Oh, hold on. I've got an idea. Let's go for the two end platforms. We'll go for these. Right. What are we looking at? Smooth. Embankment. Cut. Embankment. Large embankment. Embankment. But doable. 1 million. Okay. Let's go for it. Now let's do it my way. So that was 900 and something thousand. Let's go 920,000. I can't remember exactly what it was. Let's work out what this is. Let's say 31,000 for that. What do we have here? Alright, 131,000 so far. Now to complete that track, what are we looking at? Now we're only looking at another 400,000 to complete the track. As a matter of fact, that's in such a good condition, I might just take that. I'm going to do a little bit more. Do a little bit more. Right, that's 160,000. Say 220,000. Now let's have a look. Now we have some cuts coming up. Right, let's try and avoid some of those. Okay, 220, 260. Oh, not that steep. That's a steep decline. Let's try something like that. 360. Let's say 363. Oh, rubbish. Oh, that's getting worse, isn't it now? That's getting a lot worse. Okay, hang on. Let's do a slight change of plan here. Right. So let's bring this down back to, let's say, 300. 343. Now, don't mind that as a downhill. It's a bit slow. $400. No tunnels. 426. Come on. I don't think I'm going to be able to beat that one. Ooh, that dip can be fixed. I'm going to fix that dip. And what do we have in? Massive cuts. What's the point of that? Right now. That will do. I think I did that whole thing for about 600k. So save 300k. So I'm going to fix this bit. Because that in itself was horrific. This whole thing in itself is horrific. Still does it. Can we perhaps avoid this bump? I don't know if we can avoid this one. How close do those two get? It's pretty close. Hang on, hang on, hang on. It's not perfect, but it will do. It's just the same thing over and over again. So we'll take that and we will pop in the next line for this as well. And then we'll end the episode once we put the signalling in. Easy peasy. I say easy peasy, I just spent the best part of an episode, in fact an entire episode, doing just these lines. Let's have a crossover setup. That's a cargo station, I'm an idiot. Well done me. I want this one. There we go. Alright, you didn't see anything. Right. Let's go ahead and do the crossover. Small crossovers, of course. And pop the signalling in. This side, right? Yep. We want a signal here. And we'll have a signal here. We'll also have a signal here just for trains departing. Like so. I'll stick a signal in the middle. I mean, we might build more signals into this, given how many signals are on this route. We might just add more signalling in. But for now, I think that's fairly reasonable on the signals. And then we'll do a signal here too. Obviously that's going to change, but that will change in the next episode. So we've managed to get the entire route done. In the next video, what we're going to do is extend the line, get the buses running in here. Also, we're going to get those running, and then we shall do a ride along. In fact, we'll probably get, I think we'll get buses running in Clearwater too. In fact, let's just end this. Let's end this off with a little bit of a little bus station. Well, where should we have the bus station? Can we stick it in here? No, of course it's not going to go there. Why would it? Let's do the bus station. I'll say opposite. No, let's do it here. This will do. Yes. This I can do. This I'm happy with. There we go. There's our bus station. What does it cover? Essentially everything. So we'll build 2 bus routes, get the trains up and running, and then do a ride along the entire route from Norwalk all the way to Newport News. Thank you very much for watching. As I said, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more videos on Transport Fever 2. Leave a comment in the comments box below letting me know what you think. Don't forget to support me on Patreon if you can do so. That's www.patreon.com/ecgadget. Your support would be massively appreciated. It would really help me out. Also, you can find me on social media at ecgadgetlp for both Twitter and Instagram. Look at how that's worked. That was pretty easy. So that's that one done as well. That's all from me. I'll see you guys next time in Transport Fever 2, where, as I said, we're going to get the trains running on this route, get some bus stops running or bus routes, and then take a ride along.